Hi, and welcome back to another episode of PainFreeFinally.com. I'm your host, Greg Roulette, here with Houston's senior specialist, Dr. John Trowbridge. And right in front of us there's a lot going on in this little diagram. And there's a lot that can go wrong in this little diagram. This is our neck. And there's so many people that have discomfort in the neck. They have injuries from the neck, whether it's whiplash or, just using our head every day for our entire life. And I know you deal with a lot of this at the office. So let's talk about what's going on with the neck and what do we need to know to treat it naturally?
Okay, first of all, let's just kind of explain it.
Sure.
We're missing the skull.
We're missing the head, yeah, exactly.
And so we just have the bottom part there that shows how it attaches on.
Yeah.
These little bones are the pieces in the neck. And they don't look like much because they're not, okay? All they're doing is protecting the spinal cord and holding your head up. Your head weighs about 15 pounds. And you can see these little nerves coming out, these little yellow ones and stuff like that. When you crunch your neck, okay? A whiplash injury is a great way to do it, okay?
Yeah.
Stretch and turn and twist and bend and all that stuff. Or when you lose disc space in there, okay, then all these things start to adjust, and you've got these little knuckle joints on the side, and I point that out because those are the most important ones.
Yeah.
You create little arthritis changes where those little knuckle joints are, and they start to pinch on the nerves.
Okay.
And so people say, well, I've got a pinched nerve, I have to have surgery. Or I've got a crunched disc, I have to have surgery. Or my doctor says there's nothing that can help, I've got to have surgery. Well, there's a lot that can help.
Yeah.
Okay. And what we have found is that the support structure that comes down here on the back side of the neck is the most important part.
All right.
Because that is what allows you to keep from twisting and turning and overbending and such. So you stop wobbling. The wobble is the uncomfortable part for most people. And if you take a look, there's a line right here. That's how thick this ligament is. It's real thick belt that these are involved in. Now, drugs don't fix that belt.
Okay.
Okay. Surgery often doesn't fix that belt because what they're doing is cutting through it and going to the bony structures below, operating on them and then closing, and hopefully everything heals back. Well, from someone who's had 2 neck operations, it's not necessarily something that heals back.
Yeah.
In fact, I can actually confirm that in my particular case.
It didn't heal back.
It did not heal back. And the nice thing is that if you use stem cells, okay, which encourage natural healing repair, you can actually rebuild these tissues, stabilize your neck. It stops the wobble. That stops the pain. And you go, well, how does it know what to fix? The inflammation. Your body signals where it needs.
Yeah, it's screaming for help.
It's screaming for help because that's what got injured.
Yeah.
How does it know? Because it was in the accident. It was in the injury. Whether you stumbled and fell, sports injuries. I mean, soccer where you bounce the ball with your head.
Yeah.
Hockey where you bounce everything with your head.
Yeah.
Everybody gets injured at some point with their head and neck. Whiplash injuries are fine. You get hit by the side of the car and such. You get funny kind of whiplash injuries and such. People often resort to surgery and are sad that they've done so.
Well, they want to do something because they're in pain.
They're hurting,
right?
They're desperate.
They're desperate, so
Exactly.
they're on pain medication and they're doing a lot of prescription drugs because there's a lot of pain associated with it.
Exactly, and if you take a look, your neck is attached to your shoulder and your back, and so everything you do with your arm can aggravate your neck.
Yep.
It's also attached to the front of yourself. So even chewing can affect your neck.
Yeah, and sleep. I mean, come on.
Sleep is hard to find. People have a sample of every pillow that's made, okay, because they can't find one that works best.
Yeah.
Those folks desperately need help. And that's the beauty about stem cells, because in the right patient, the results can be absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, let's talk about right patient, right? So who is the right patient for stem cell treatment? Can it treat everybody, or is it's got to be a specific case?
Not everybody, okay? Because there's some folks who really do need surgery, and that's to preserve nerve function. You want to protect theirs, they're kind of special.
Yeah,
okay, you only
exactly.
get one per government issue, and stuff like that. And the deal is that if that's what you need, for heaven's sakes, get it. And we have tests to tell. I mean, we can literally figure out where you are being compromised or not.
Yeah.
It's a diagnostic dilemma that we solve by going through the proper steps. And people say, well, I had to get an MRI. Well, rarely. Okay, if you have a good x-ray done, incidentally, a lot of x-rays are done lying down, okay, but they really should be standing up because
you can see everything.
That's the result of gravity pulling down, okay? And so you can see quite easily where the treatment needs to be done. If the injury and the examination and the testing shows this is right for you, it can be remarkable to deliver comfort and capability.
Yeah.
You know, what you want is very simple, the result. Okay?
Exactly.
And I tell people, you deserve more. You deserve the best that I choose for myself, for my healing and future health.
Yeah, and the great thing is to see if you were the right candidate for this.
Exactly.
You've set up an amazing website at PainFreeFinally.com,
Right.
where they can go through a quiz and
Exactly.
they can submit some information. It gets to you, and you guys can decide, hey, you are the right candidate
If
for
stem
this.
cells are what's right for you, there's nothing else that is that right.
Right.
And it can be remarkable. Again, the product that we use is enthusiastically able, vibrantly able to help the healing. You need that for this complicated part of your body.
You do. Don't treat this lightly.
Don't treat
Go
this lightly.
to PainFreeFinally.com. Take the quiz, see if you're the right candidate for stem cell treatment, and get you waking up every single day saying, I am pain-free finally. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.